And he won a bet about 8 years ago when we started the company saying, can you go out to dinner for a living?
I'm Jensen with Explain It to a Teenager, and I'm with...
Danny Fishman from The Room.
So Danny, what is The Room?
The Room is basically a community of senior level marketers and other marketers and other industry folks where we bring people together over business, life, other important topic conversations, allow them to discuss, debate, connect with each other, and build their own relationships and community.
So what exactly does that look like? How do you bring these people together through what means, and can you describe that?
Yes, on a very basic level. All day long, I ask people what they want to talk about. I ask them who they want to talk about it with. I bring them together in a very safe, confidential environment and let them discuss and debate. And I just help them, and me and my team help them facilitate those conversations and build their community connections with each other. It's actually that simple. A lot of people make it a lot more complicated than that.
So you're like, this is like a physical meeting?
Everything we do is in person. We live in this world now where all of these senior level executives have fallen into this nasty habit of Zoom. Their life is consumed by connecting virtually, and they really have this amazing hunger for interpersonal connectivity. So we go all over the US, in Dallas and Atlanta, New York and LA and Chicago, in London and Toronto, in Cannes. We bring people together, but to actually have meaningful moments with each other, not just focus on business nonsense. We want them to connect as human beings. We want them to learn from each other how to become better business people, but also how to become better human beings. They work in this crazy industry that is the largest distributed dollar industry on the planet, and where they spend their dollars has a lot of consequence. So it's nice to remind them of that and reinvigorate them while having just a teeny bit of fun in the background.
So like the real, like social, real world impacts of what they do.
The social, the political, the every aspect of humanity and society impacts, and also finding their own fulfillment. It's crazy. I know so many people who have just got into this incredible industry of marketing, creative industry, passionate industry. We're in a creative festival, and they've all fallen into these technology hardcore routines and frankly losing their passion, losing their interest. And I like kind of pushing their buttons and getting them, basically treating them like little kids. And when you do that, they start finding that little kid energy again and bringing it back to their work and to their life.
That's awesome. So how did you get into this? How did this happen?
I have no idea. I actually had a legendary business partner, a guy by the name of Sean Finnegan, who many people knew. He and I go back a long time, and we were very dear friends. We were both connectors. We love connecting people with each other. We also like entertaining and having fun together. And he won a bet about 8 years ago when we started the company saying, can you go out to dinner for a living? I didn't think we could. He was right. We unfortunately lost Sean 3 years ago, but his legacy and legend lives on because he was absolutely right. You can go out to dinner for a living.
Dude, that's really cool. So what do you say to young people, kids watching this? They don't know what they want to do with their lives. Maybe they have crazy ideas like, I can make money off of having dinner with people, right? What do you say to them? What's your advice to them?
Throw a lot of spaghetti. And I mean that, throwing spaghetti against the wall. I went to law school knowing that I wasn't going to practice law. I hate lawyers. I come from a family of lawyers. Sorry, family of lawyers, but I do. But I went because I was able to expand my education through that. It's and this is gonna sound so cheesy and cliche, but keep learning. This was actually my most important lesson in school. It was funny. I'm pretty laid back, dude. Yeah. I used to get really stressed out, especially in school. I actually remember I had a panic attack when I was in college taking an exam, like a full on. My buddy looks at me, he's like, "Dude, you okay?" And I had this change of frame moment in my life at that moment. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Why do I care about my grades? And I stopped caring about my grades at that point, and I realized that I was there to learn and my grades went up dramatically from there. Don't actually check my transcripts. That's maybe bullshit. But my grades really improved dramatically when I realized that I was not there to pass a test, that I was there to learn. And that philosophy goes the same in business. People prepare for these quick sort of small moments, transactional moments, and everything else. I'm in a situation where I really try and teach and coach people. Build a foundation, build something that you believe in, focus on the foundation of like education, and whatever tests that you come across in life, you will pass. And the most important thing, travel the world. Go to as many countries as you can, put yourself in as many out of your element environments as you can, and that is the empathy to me is the most important thing and word in life. You learn empathy, the muscle of empathy, by actually experiencing. So it's literally long-winded way of saying, don't try and figure out what you want to do too fast. Just kind of throw spaghetti against walls, see where you end up, see what happens. And when everyone's like, you gotta get a freaking job right now, they're wrong. Go enjoy life. And I really believe in that sort of cliche of follow your passion, and success will come with that.
Dude, wow, a lot of amazing stories there. Well, thank you so much for your time. This is a wonderful, amazing interview.